recruits, like smart recruits, they aren't dumb. Right. They're going to look at the depth chart. They're going to look at and see what teams are producing top-tier NFL talent, top-tier college All-Americans and all-conference guys, and see that like a school like Penn State's doing that. You have to make if you want to be at that level and that coach is still there. It's not a bad decision to go ahead and head over there and get that coaching.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's a culture there. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Because like you said, as a recruit, you're well aware of the schools that are producing the most NFL talent. I remember even just being a D lineman. Like there were certain schools where you knew, okay, these are the places that you go if you're serious about going and playing in the NFL and getting developed. Recruits are a lot smarter than you think. There's so much information on social media. You can see so much of what really goes on. There's probably more access now that recruits are given than at any other point in time, I'd say.
And real talk, man, that's one thing I didn't do well, like, or I did too much and I overstimulated myself. I look at like rosters, I'm like, man, I can't play here. Like I can't. Right. I'll never be able to play at Alabama. I'll never be able to play at like Tennessee or something like that. But that's kind of probably what held me back too in my growth when I first got to Penn State was I was scared, to be honest with you. I was scared of guys and like how I would fare against them, and I overcomplicated myself and got too much in my head. And then once you get older, obviously, and you get those reps, you be like, oh, it's just football at the end of the day. But I think I got in my health. And you're 18 years old, obviously, right. 17, 18 years old, 16. Some guys 16 when they make that decision. I will say, though, the only guy that didn't really fear me was you, probably, when I was suiting up those pads. I knew I had one there.
No, that's, first of all, that's cap. I think I don't know if you beat me in a rep until your second year.
I'll say
as
this.
a matter of fact.
I mean, you're probably, 3 years older than me?
2 years older.
2 years older than me. I'll say this. I mean, you definitely beat me, but you didn't strike fear in my heart.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have got me like because of like some
cool
speed,
with that middle ground.
some speed and technique, but
you weren't scared at any point.
You absolutely not. Yeah. I think you might. I'm not even just saying this. In skill instruction in the summer 2020, you were my first win.
Listen up. Are you paying too much for health insurance? Are you tired of reading these long, extensive policies the health insurance companies put out? Meet Patrick Mowdy of Mowdy Health. He's a Penn State letterman. Patrick leverages years of experience to offer customized insurance solutions. Those solutions help you develop a coverage game plan to cover the safety and well-being of you and your family. Mowdy Health. One broker. Endless solutions. Was I your first ever win?
Yeah.
That's ironic. You were my first win in something else too.
Yeah, but it's a little more sad for you because I was 17 and you were like 20.
Yeah, 20. Now again, I'm not sure how we get off on this tangent again. This seems to happen every episode and it needs to stop. Before I start pulling out film receipts, you know what I mean? Because I got some wins.
I'll be first to admit, you beat me. But again, you were significantly older than me. You should not have even been going against me. You should have been going against people who were playing or at your age. Like, you're stealing reps from me. You're stealing reps from me. Like,
there was a point in my career where there was just a group of guys I knew I couldn't beat in like one-on-one pass pro at a certain point. I just had bad odds there. So I would line up.
Yeah.
Only against kids that I felt like I had an advantage with.
I get it, man. You need a confidence boost too, but at that point, that's when you just hang them up.
And that's what...
Yeah, and that's what...
Inevitably.